Hello. Good morning to all my motorsport fans out there. I bring you another video, exciting one. Basically, I wanted to cover some news here. Racing Point F1, yeah, which took over Force India in Formula One the last 2 or 3 seasons. They got a new team, basically. They got a new sponsorship. So what happened is Aston Martin as a brand, they came into Formula One and doing some project with Red Bull. But now Aston Martin F1's got their own team in Formula One. So that's very exciting news. So the way I look at it, like the Racing Point has been working very well the last couple of seasons. You know, the car's very structured. It's got good handling, you know, it got good speed in the corners, and it's quite fast on the straights. So when the drivers figure it out and set up the Racing Point very well, the Racing Point has gotten places. Finished a couple of he had a couple of podiums this year, and even had a win at the Sakhir Grand Prix. In Sergio Perez won the Sakhir Grand Prix in a Racing Point. So I feel like Aston Martin, they've signed Sebastian Vettel and they kept Lance Stroll on the team. And I feel like Sebastian Vettel, because of his experience here, he's going to bring a different dimension to Racing Point, and different dynamics, like the way he works with the engineers, the way he set up the cars. I remember even Helmut Marko and Christian Horner was saying that Vettel, he can have a race debrief for like 2 hours. Normally a race debrief is like half an hour or like an hour. But Seb will go into the details of the finer details of what he needed to do better or what he needed to do. So I feel like the Aston Martin F1 team, yeah, is gonna be a classic. It's gonna be a classic team. They're gonna bring a lot of battles to Formula One, and hopefully they can challenge the Red Bull, the Ferraris, and the Mercs a little bit. I feel like Vettel is gonna do well. He's not gonna win the championship straight away, unless he builds up to it. So I feel like it's gonna be a good building process for Racing Point. What's it called? Aston Martin F1. And one more news for Aston Martin F1 is they got a sponsorship with Cognizant, and Cognizant is an IT firm. So they deal with all things IT. So it's gonna be good for them to, because Formula One is an information world, isn't it? So them making a deal with Cognizant, they can do very well in the IT field, and, you know, send information and emails and stuff like that very well. So the good news for Aston Martin F1 is that they got a good team. They got money backing them. They got 2 good drivers. Obviously Lance Stroll is not on the level of Sebastian Vettel, but he's gonna have to learn a lot. And then they got a good setup with the factory and the car and the engine and the gearbox and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to the 2021 season with Aston Martin F1 racing back in Formula One. So this is my welcome to Aston Martin racing back into Formula One. So yeah, give thanks.